Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Into the Garden. Today's video we're just going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Poposoap 24-inch water blade kit. So let's just jump straight into that and show you the unboxing. Alright, so just to show you here what's inside the box. So again, this is the Poposoap 24-inch waterfall box kit. It does have the LED strip in it as well, which I'll kind of show you all of that. Here, first we've got the waterfall box kit manual. Again, these are great if you are, again, needing some assistance hooking them up. Gives you full sort of step-by-step guides with pictures, as well as kind of just showing you the basic stuff. Now, it's showing you a few different models in here, but the relation more towards this kind of top model here. But you'll see all this as we get it set up for you here. What I'll do is just get this out the box for you, show you what comes in the box, and we'll get it all laid out. Just as I do that, though, you can see we've got our hosing, our kit here, so our net bag, which is going to be for our filter, with the pre-installed elbow joint here, which is going to go on the waterfall box. We've also got the pump. We've got the water blade front and the main waterfall box. Now, let me just get these out, take off all the packaging, and we can take a look at those for the first time here. So just to show you here, that's all that box. And again, you can just see here, we've got our hosing. Now this is approximately 10-foot length hosing. Again, you've got your bulkhead fitting already attached. You've got some PTFE tape here, which is to go around your joint here as you do connect that, just giving us a perfect seal. We've also got the second Jubilee clip here, which is going to go on our pump. Now, again, this is the 24-inch wide waterfall box. So quite a wide sort of bit of kit here. I think this will go great sort of in your sort of contemporary style as well, as it does have a little LED light strip in the back. If you can just see in there, what that will do is you have the ability to light this up at night, so kind of giving you a lovely kind of water feature with that. Now, with that said as well, the fitting for this they do have an option for a solar panel fitting as well, or you can run it off mains off the pump here. So it does give you both options on that side. Just to show you here, this is your 80-watt pump. So let's just take a look at that one here. With this one here, we've got, let's just get that to focus. Give me 1 second. There we go. So 11-foot max, and so that's our kind of lift, 1,200 gallons per hour, so about 4,500 liters per hour. Now this is the US model. Now Poposoap is essentially the US brand of billing, or vice versa. This particular kit, I believe, is only actually sold in the USA at the moment. So I've gone with this one for now. I'm just going to use a standard UK travel adapter on that. It costs about £2.50. Very easy to use on that side. And again, if you've seen from our previous waterfall reviews, we have done one with an adapter already, and it already works perfectly fine on that side. Just underneath here, you got your bag. You've got your bag here. This is going to be your netting, sorry. This is going to go around your pump. Just protects any sort of large debris getting inside the pump here. We've also got, I'll get it to zoom, there we go. These are additional sponges for inside of your filter. This filter is adjustable, which you can just see on the front here with the plus and minus, and you can simply twist and turn to increase or decrease the flow on that side. So it is adjustable for you as well. And finally here, we've got a couple of the adapter fittings to go on top of your pump, and then your hose will connect on top of that. There, sorry about that. And you can just see these are for the underneath side of the pump, so you can stick it down and they just slot right into there as well. So what we'll do is we'll get this all set up. Now, one thing you will see here in regard to the kit itself, we're going to be fitting on the waterfall blade as well on that side. But we'll get that all set up and show you just how that looks. Right, so you can just see here, just to show you how we're doing this fitting, this part of the elbow here, going into the overflow box, that just slides off there. Again, we're going to keep that side to go into here. Now, the screw inside here, this is where we're going to put a strip of the PTFE tape around the threads here as we screw this in. It just makes it a bit easier if we do it this way. So let me just get the tape around it just so you can just see that process here. Right, so right there you can see I've just wrapped a bit of PTFE tape around it a couple times and just kind of sealed it on there. And once again, it's not sort of a really sticky tape. It's really just to create fill all the spaces in between of the threading here. So as you get that onto there, what you can simply do then, as you see, we'll just get it to center in, and we're just slowly fitting that in, really until as tight as you can get that to go onto there, okay? And then we're going to try and angle it all the way down on that side. All right, so you can just see here, I've got that one secured in. That's very firm into there. I don't think you need to go as firm probably as I have gone, but I wanted to keep this at an angle going off because of the where I'm going to be installing this. It's going to be kind of the best direction. Now, obviously, depending on how you're mounting this, the angle where the joint goes in might be slightly different to whether you want the water to be coming up and into it, in from the side, something like that. So kind of just to point that out on the side there, just to show you as well, and I won't set them all up on film, but the little caps just simply slot in to the area like that, press it down with your thumb, and that's in there now, and you can just see that sat into there. So we'll get all the rest of those on there. We'll get the hosing connected onto here, which is simply, as I say, using this adapter, the one that comes sort of pre-fitted. You can screw that on the top here. A bit harder to do with one hand. So you can get that on. There we go. It's on the blade now. There we go. And just as that connects up, don't need to go super tight on this. Once again, this is in the water anyway, so you know, if you get a little bit of leak out of there, again, it's just going back into your pond, so you're not going to be leaking out of the pond or anything like that. Second durability clip, and again, I'll just do this off camera, but just to show you, you're just putting that simply around there, like so, as you fit it, and just onto the top. And again, it's going to be difficult with one hand, but as you can see like that, then you simply just tighten up the Jubilee nut here, and that gives you the right seal as you go there. And we'll just get those set up, as well as put on the front of the water blade, and kind of show you this first time working here. Just wanted to quickly show you here. It is the middle adapter, the middle size adapter, which is going to work with this hose that's supplied with it. The other two here, guys, are just if you have other size hosing, like you may have seen again from some of our previous reviews. If you haven't checked those out yet, quite a few of the other waterfall boxes and things like that. So certainly check those out, as well as that. If you haven't seen some of our builds with some of these pumps, we've got quite a few on the channel, so certainly check that out as well. But yeah, so it's the middle one here. You're going to get that tightened on, and once again, back onto here. Just wanted to point that out so you're not confused and using different ones and unsure which one fits what. Alright guys, so as you can see here, got the water blade secured on. That is going to be ready to go now. Now, certainly with the glues, guys, you want to let that dry for probably a good couple hours, really, just to ensure that it has done a proper seal on that one. But again, the glue is pretty fast drying, so you should find that that's kind of ready to go within a couple hours there, ready to get tested as well. All I need to do now is simply put this mesh bag around my pump, and we are ready to plug in basically and give it a go. So we'll get that into the spot for testing and just show you what that looks like here. So just to show you this one getting plugged in here, that's just starting to fill. Come a little bit closer, and there we go. Lovely little water blade on that one. As you can see, I've got some bricks next to it because I want to show you guys lifting this up quite a bit higher. So I'm going to place it on top of there just to show you what the difference you get from lifting it off the water a bit further. At the moment, it's probably about 3 inches off the water, but as you can see, we're getting a lovely little water blade here, kind of moving around in the wind. We'll just come sort of dead on to it. And as you can see there, now obviously this is just testing at the moment, just to kind of show you how that works. And you know, again, pump giving us a nice kind of flow out the top, kind of filling that whole water blade from side to side there. As you can see, kind of gives you that bit of a contemporary style water feature. Now, one thing that are great with these sort of boxes, you know, if you're not looking to just use the box on its own, you can then place sort of rock underneath it if you wanted to make a more natural looking sort of waterfall out of it. I've got a pretty cool idea I think I'm going to be doing for this one here, but before I go into that, I just want to show you that lifted up on the bricks so you can kind of see the water blade in full there. We've got that there on top of the bricks now, giving us about a 2-foot lift off of the water. And as you can see now, now with these water blade kits, one thing to bear in mind with this is you want to get the kind of kit level. You can see I'm just a hair off level on this side, which is why it's giving that kind of little loop in there. Of course, I've just roughly set it on bricks. If you were going to fully install this, of course, you're going to want to ensure that you get this box sort of level to start with. But with it just kind of eye level here, you can see giving us a nice kind of blade out the side. And if we come this way, you can just see under here this way. And of course, yeah, with this one here, again, great if you're trying to really kind of build a more kind of flowing water feature, or if again you'd like to maybe stick this into some brickwork, go for a bit more of a contemporary feature on that side. But as you can hear, lovely sound on this. Again, great bit of kit. Now this is the stainless steel box as well, as mentioned, and it does have the LED light on it. So this is at the moment, again, just a reminder, 24 inches, so you're 2 foot sort of across water blade. Now what I will try to do is see if I can get a brief clip at night once I get that running. Obviously you won't be able to see the LED strip as it's running now. So just to show you here, lit up at night, this is with the LED strip sort of working at the back. As you can see, that does give us kind of a nice kind of a, I don't know, it shows kind of where the water feature is, gives us kind of nice bright light with it. I will probably end up adjusting the LED strip on that to make it shine down into the water. This is the way I would probably set up this arrangement. So what you can see is I've actually put the LED strip just underneath the waterfall, which is giving us kind of light all the way down, lighting up the waterfall, and yeah, I think highlighting the kind of water blade a little bit better. So I'm just going to quickly go into my thoughts about what I will do with this particular product here for the project on this particular pond. So with this one here, guys, the idea that I've got for this, and probably something a bit crazy, but as this is in our sort of natural rec pond that we're building here, and again, still building it, you can see all the liner underneath here. We haven't gone in and covered or done the internal parts of this pond yet. That will be another ongoing project on the channel. But with this particular waterfall box, my idea with this one here is to build almost like a grotto. Just in this little corner here, you can see if we're looking on level, this angle kind of pulls out here a little bit, giving us a bit of extra room. My idea is to put this on something about that height that you can then actually go under the waterfall and sit underneath it, sort of a mini grotto on that side. But of course that will be a build on the channel coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that one. I think overall though, just to say, I would highly recommend this kit if you are looking for a bigger sort of water blade waterfall box, you know, giving you kind of a nice water feature, water fountain. And yet again, it does give you lots of room to kind of play with this, figure out how you'd like it. You know, the world is your oyster, as they say, when it comes to building water features. You know, it is all personal taste, I find, and, you know, nice to put your personal touches on things. I think it gives it a little bit of uniqueness. But as it comes out the box, as you can see here, still getting that lovely water blade, and again, with that LED strip, getting that nighttime interest as well. But just with that said, yeah, of course, thanks for checking out the review today. If you haven't checked out some of our other reviews, certainly check those out after this video. If you haven't checked out the friends of the channel, they'll be in the comment section below. The product will also be linked in the comment section below as well for you. So if you want to check that out, certainly feel free to do so. If you're not part of the channel, certainly feel free to join as well. Again, join our amazing community. Got quite a few more reviews coming up, as well as a entire pond build. So I'm going to give you a video of entire sort of start to finish how to build a smaller pond, wildlife pond there as well, or perhaps even a koi pond. So if you're interested in that, certainly keep an eye on the channel. We'll be getting that video starting soon. Most likely going to do it in a multi-part series, just so you can kind of follow along as we go. But of course, with that said, of course, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.